I married the nice guy. The guy who made me laugh. I married the guy who was stable, who didn't yell. I married the guy who wasn't afraid to get down on the floor and play with kids. I married the guy who laughed really loudly, who didn't seem to care if anybody was watching. I married the guy who was soft with me, who listened to me on the phone for hours.
Spoiler alert, guys, they are separated, heading towards divorce, which is so disappointing and exactly why so many will say that a man will sacrifice his happiness for his family and a woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness. And it is exactly when loyalty and commitment is not valued over individual happiness. In these situations, 100% of the time, the grass is not greener, and the woman ends up regretting the divorce. But what's unfair and unfortunate for men oftentimes that are committed, that are loyal, they have to go through this sort of loss, and that kind of stinks.
Community members, can I talk to you guys? Let me tell you about the time I learned the hard way that sometimes the grass is not always greener on the other side. Sometimes it's greener where you're at. I was in a relationship with this one amazing guy. He was pretty much everything that I was looking for, but there were some things that I was complaining about, and those things became bigger issues for me. And looking back, those things, I could have stayed and worked it out with him. But because one agent of the enemy came out of nowhere and started toasting me, at first I was like, sorry, I have a boyfriend. The guy just continued. Like, it was the way he carried himself. I was like, who is this guy? What does he have to say? Let me just hear him. That's how temptation works. So I heard him and I was like, this one is more of my type than who I'm dating. So because I do not believe in cheating, I ended up leaving my boyfriend at the time for this guy. Biggest mistake of my life. The biggest. That relationship did not know any road. I didn't know where I was going with my life with that relationship. That relationship made me go astray from what I believed in. That relationship made me bend my non-negotiables. It showed me shaggy. It got me questioning, like, why am I here? Swear you don't know what I'm doing here. That relationship made me realize that sometimes the grass is not always greener on the other side. Sometimes the grass is greener right where you're at. Meaning that relationship that you're in, as long as the man is trying, you to stay there. And that thing that you're complaining about, stay there and work it out with him. You don't need to go and find another man to go and be doing nonsense with. Sometimes the grass is greener where you're at.
Yo, some women get on my nerve. Like, they're over here turning 40, telling me that, I can't find a good man. I can't find a good man. And then they talk to someone and they just stop talking to them. And I'm like, well, what the happened? Oh, well, I asked him what he was doing, and he told me he was eating chicken wings. Okay, and that was it. He was eating chicken wings. You just stopped talking to him because he was eating chicken wings? No, he should have, ate something healthier. I want my guy to eat something healthy. The guy wants chicken wings. You just stopped talking to a guy for eating chicken wings. That's why you 40 and single. What do you mean they ain't good guys? He's not a good guy because he eats chicken wings? Get the out of here.
Okay, this will annoy some people, but obviously all these girls are obsessed with only dating guys over 6 feet. But if you're a woman who is, say, 5'4", from down there, you don't even know what the is going on. You can't tell if a guy is 5'10" or 6 feet from down there, so why do you care? It's solely about other people's perception, which is embarrassing for you. So I am addicted to these women who are saying that they matched with Zoran Mamdani on Hinge years ago, but didn't respond to him because he was under 6 feet. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that's what you deserve. So I think it is reasonable to prefer to date a guy who is an inch or two taller than you. This way you can be wearing a sensible heel and not towering over your boyfriend. Fine, I understand that. However, if you say you're looking for a relationship but won't date a guy under 6 feet, I'm sorry, but I just feel like you don't deserve a boyfriend, right?
2 years ago, I went on a date with this super nerdy guy from work because he kept offering to take me to dinner, and I was hungry. He works in IT, he has money, but he's not my type, not at all. He took me to this fancy spot and he splurged on dinner. I I listened to him talk about work, but I didn't talk much. I was eating. Also, I made eye contact with a sexy guy sitting across from us at the bar. My date went to the bathroom. The sexy guy approached me and said, "Join me for dessert?" I left with him. I never did anything like that before. Best lay ever. The following Monday, I apologized to my coworker and told him I had an allergic reaction to dinner and had to leave. My coworker, "I know where you went. He's my friend. You failed the character test." I felt like, but whatever. A few months later, IT guy dates the new girl at work. Flowers on her desk, lunch deliveries, cute private conversations and meetings. One day we had a huge storm. I watched him fetch her car and pull up to the front door so she didn't have to walk in the rain.
Yep.
He's giving her a soft life. I deserve this.
No, you don't.
He's dressing better and looking better.
Yep.
They had an engagement party. I wasn't invited. Wedding plans are set. Other coworkers are invited, but not me.
Yep.
Here's the thing. I've grown since that night we went out, and I see what a good man I could have had. How do I get back with him before he gets married to this girl? He chose me first.
No.
I know he still wants me.
He does not. He does not, woman. Move on.
Let that go.
Yep.
He don't want you.
Yep. You chose your bed, and you don't even get to lay in it.
Men are tired of getting rejected for the dumbest reasons, right? Right? You meet a girl and you go out. Everything's going great. You got a job, right? You're a nice guy, just objectively a good human, right? You got a pretty good car. You live in your own apartment, no roommates, right? And you happen to show up on the date wearing brown shoes. And she's, everything's great, but she can't date a guy who wears like brown shoes, right? I mean, this is happening, right? There are guys that are checking box after box after box and getting rejected for the stupidest, dumbest things. And they're so tired of the game.
You've seen those videos, right?
I will not date a broke guy.
Stop accepting the bare minimum.
He is not living up to your idea of a man.
And if a man enters your life and you can't tick all the boxes that you wrote down, let him go.
They teach to be very guarded, to be very respectful of yourself and never settle down for something that you think doesn't deserve you. But sometimes we forget that human connection is not so simple. If you don't give me flowers on the first date, bye. If you invite me to the place instead of picking me up, bye. Since when did we become so cynical? And listen, I'm not saying that you don't need to respect yourself and just let any guy walk over you. No, I'm just saying about the perfect middle ground. And the young girls that are watching those videos think that they need the same men as those influencers do. And I was that young, stupid girl. I watched too many videos of Wizard Liz. And when one very nice, very good guy asked me out, he came to my house by the bus. I was like, oh, he doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a job. He invited me to this Burger King. What? Girl, you are 18. Freshly 18. Do you have a job? No, you don't. Do you have a car? No, you don't. Then why are you expecting something extraordinary from the same 18-year-old boy? And I lost him. I lost him because I wanted something more, but I already had everything. No guy in my life made me so happy. Just childlike happy. And I felt adored. But I was searching for those bullet point things that he should have done, but he never did it. So yeah, I just want to warn some girls out there, please never settle for someone who doesn't want you. But be smart about it. Listen to your heart, your soul. Bye. Follow me.
Did this woman go too far standing on business? I think yes, but I'm gonna let you make your own decision. Wow. So you really went out tonight? Yeah, why? I told you I had dinner plans. Dinner plans with who though? Today is supposed to be our night. 6 months. Jazzes, I've been asking all week to go to Red Lobster. I told you Red Lobster ain't really my vibe like that. I wanted to go to something a little bit more elevated. Girl, it's the thought that counts. And we've been together a year and a half and you rather eat with some old friend than your own man? He is just a friend. Chill. fur. He invited me to a nice place, and honestly, it felt good to dress up and go somewhere classy for once. So you mean to tell me my money not classy enough for you? I've been working double shifts trying to make tonight special. You being dramatic. Maybe if you stepped your game up, I wouldn't need to look for a good time elsewhere. I don't know what y'all think, because me personally, I think this woman was gaslighting her man into taking her to a fancier place. But that's just me.
I mean, these modern women are going to continue to ruin themselves. I'm not going to lower my standards. We need to start asking what the standard actually is. Like, is your standard love, companionship, respect for each other, passion for each other? Do you like each other? Will you like each other long term? You need to start asking those types of questions, because y'all keep on talking about your standards, and your standards a lot of times are only superficial. And you notice I said only superficial, because you might say, well, I want to be attracted to the guy. Gotta have that. Okay, cool. Not asking you to marry anybody ugly. Not asking you to be in a relationship with anybody ugly. Cool. Well, you know, he's got to be able to provide. It's another important one. Got to be able to provide. You don't want to be sitting out in the street broke, right? He's got to be a nice person. He's got to love me. He's got to be passionate about me. Reasonable request. We start to get into, he's got to be 6'5", blonde, blue eyes, or he's got to be 6'3", tall, you know, basically tall, dark, and handsome. He's got to wear Armani every Tuesday. His shoes have to be Coach shoes. That's foolishness. I ain't gonna marry him if he didn't go to Morehouse. I'm not gonna marry him if he didn't go to Cornell, an Ivy League school. If he didn't go to USC, not marrying him. What are we doing? What are we doing? You know, he's a Cowboys fan. I'm not gonna marry him. He likes the Patriots? No, I'm not gonna marry him. Oh, okay. Well, you know, he's a good guy. No, he's a Patriot. He likes the Patriots. He likes the Eagles. Are you just like superficial stuff in y'all's marriage that y'all can go back and forth about and be passionate about. Sometimes most times probably gonna be heated, but it's like you going back and forth with your friend. It's like, oh man, he likes the Eagles. He ain't no good. I know I shouldn't have married him. And y'all going about your business. You say that joke or something like that and you keep on going. But y'all don't do that. Y'all have superficial stuff like that. And then y'all say, oh, well, I can't find me a man. Yeah, yes, because you're focused on the wrong things. Not only do you include the wrong things in your vetting process, let me say this. Some of the stuff that y'all include makes sense. That's what I want. But y'all move the nice to haves up at the top as if they're a priority. And that's foolishness.
As a man, every woman would want me because I would just love and cherish them and tell them how beautiful and precious they were and kiss them on their foreheads, play with their hair, buy them gifts, take them to nice dinners, spoil them, worship them, and make sure that every day that they knew that they were the most...
You would get no play. No play. Nobody on your phone. No badges. No nothing. Like, you would get played so bad, and it's honestly so sad that you even think this would even work. This got patched like 100 years ago. Like, what are we doing? I don't understand how women feel like they have this extraordinary game. You guys look at us and expect us to know that you're flirting with us. So how are you gonna do that in front of another woman? You know what they're gonna call you? A perv, a creep. And I think what you're trying to do is love bomb, and I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure you women hate that. It's just so funny to me because there are actually men that do that and get treated horribly. Like, worse than the worst. Man, who's gonna tell her, bro? Someone tell her.
Walk away, honey. Walk away. You will find much better than him, okay? He is the bare minimum. He's under the bare minimum. He's in hell. This guy's in hell, okay? Oh my God. He texts me good morning. Please.
Please. That is so embarrassing.
Stop asking them if they're gonna ask you on a date. Because if I have to fight for your attention, then f*** your attention. If someone is not a hell yes about you, then you need to be a f*** no about them. Period. I need you to get so confident and so obsessed with yourself that you see all of the worth and the light and the value you bring. So then when a guy is dating you and he's not automatically obsessed with you because you know how great you are and you know how much of a fabulous girlfriend you would make, then you're like, oh, okay, he's just simply not my person. It's fine. Because you know you are going to be somebody's dream girl out there. Probably multiple people's dream girl. And they are just going to fawn over you and they are going to bend over backwards to do whatever it takes to get you. Because that's what happens when a guy meets his dream girl.
It's so easy for men. It's really simply easy. You walk into the store and you...
It's so easy for women too. But yet, you guys only focus on yourselves and what you think you deserve when it comes down to relationship. Anytime you go into a store, never have I ever heard a woman just say, oh my God, you know what? Let me go ahead and get this for my man. Y'all are always so heavily focused on receiving gifts from your man, but you never think to get him anything. He got to work for it all the time, but you guys don't work for it. Like my husband and I went to Tonopah last week, and when I went to an A&W, the first thing I thought about was getting him the mug, the 2025 A&W mug. I wanted to get that from him because I know he likes mugs. He drinks beer. Like, it literally is not that hard. You could do that too. It's not always about you.
I used to be. A lot of people don't know that. I was in a marriage with a woman for 11 years. I was the man. So when it comes down to it, no, I did not get appreciated. I barely got loved. It was horrible. So that is why some men come out here and be just doing their own thing, don't even care, because, bruh, the experience was No woman is just out here trying to help her man. She expects her man to just do for her. And it dawned on me, like when women were growing up, I don't know one woman that was raised to know how to treat a man. I don't. I know that when I was being raised up, and the people around me that was being raised up, our mamas taught us to pay attention what to look for in a man. Pay attention to how or what he has, 6 figures, a car, a house. Nobody taught us how to love him. Nobody taught us how to take care of him when he's down. Nobody taught a woman how to nurture their man the correct way. We were just taught to look. We were just nurturers by nature. Nobody was taught how to nurture no man.
So when were you going to tell me you were cheating on me?
We got a cheating accusation. We need all hands on deck right now. What kind of evidence are we working with here? What kind of evidence? Uh-oh. I'm seeing DM receipts. This is not good. All right. Just tell him it wasn't you. Tell him that's edited. That's not even you. Not working. Okay. Cue the waterworks. Start crying. We got to get to the manipulation tactics. Waterworks aren't working. We need backup. I'm going to need you to start gaslighting. Just tell him it's his fault. He has never treated you well enough, so you needed to go get validation somewhere else. This is not good. It's his fault. Gaslight. We're fucked.
I keep seeing TikToks where girls are like, I'm gonna go to Lowe's and like look lost and meet a guy and whatever. Like, some rando is gonna come up and help you. Like, what? Like, I go once a week and I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what it's called, and no one helps me. Like, I don't even want to meet anybody. I just want somebody to help me. I'm struggling. For real.
Hi besties, this is part 2 of trolling for men at Home Depot. It's currently 9:30 on a Sunday morning. Bit early for me, but hey, any man that's at Home Depot at 9:30 on a Sunday is dedicated to their craft, and they can bring that same dedication to our relationships.
I guess she had the same idea. Let's see if you can pick up a guy at Home Depot. Except she looks cute.
I just found the love of my life at Home Depot. He's fine, and I want to get his number. The only thing, he's with a kid, so I don't know how foul that is to ask him for his number with his son.
I'm gonna take y'all's advice and try somewhere else to look for a husband. So here we go, into the Home Depot.
Okay, but when did you go? Because there is a science to finding a man at Home Depot. You can't just casually go on a Tuesday afternoon. No. A good man, he works. He works during the day, okay? So if you want a man in construction, you have to go when they open at 5. Because they're going there before work, they're getting whatever they forgot, lost, or broke the day before. Now, they're in a hurry, late, and probably haven't had coffee yet. So you need to be ready, have your number on paper, and hand it to them and hope you believe in love at first sight.
Come with me to find a plant in Home Depot part 2. We're actually at Lowe's now since Home Depot did me dirty.
I'm just looking for a man who can give me the bare minimum. I mean, a house plant that I have to do the bare minimum to keep alive. Where's your indoor plant?
He asked me if I knew what love was, and I was like, yeah, or like what I was looking for, and I told him what I was looking for, and then he's like, well, if that's what you're looking for, like, why don't you marry one of your friends? Like, you get that from your friends. Because I was like, I want someone to, like, have fun with, go on adventures with, and someone that just, like, I can just, like, have fun with. And he was like, do you have a friend, like, a guy friend like that? And I was like, yeah, my friend Aaron, like, I have a lot of fun with him. And he's like, well, then why don't you marry Aaron? And I was like, because Aaron's my friend. And he said, but you said you were looking for someone to have fun with. And he said, I don't know, it was just interesting. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for someone that wants the same things as me. I don't know. I feel like with love, you can't really predict it. So maybe I should stop trying to predict it. Like, maybe I'll know when you know. But then I said that. I was like, maybe I'll know when I meet the person. And he's like, no, that's not it either. Because you can't package who you are in like a little 2-hour meeting. Like, and, you know, and then he said, like, when you're in your 20s, like, everything's new and fresh. And then now it's like, I don't know, it's just, dating does get more complicated with time. I think the chances of finding, like, a compatible partner increase, but also, like, it's so different. I feel like when you're in your 20s, you're so impressionable and, like, anything will go and you'll just, whoever's, like, cute and, like, there's not that much history versus now you meet a 40-year-old man. He has had a whole life, like, many phases of it. Like, this guy was, like, telling me, like, he works at Amazon, but he's also had, like, 3 startups and, like, lived, and I'm just like, oh, like, you've had a whole life, and so have I.
Lady, just date your friend. I mean, it really is that simple. Just date your friend. You have a good guy. He's right there. He's in your friend zone. Date him. The man gave you a great solution, but you don't want to accept it. You just want to keep rambling and talking about nothing. Date your friend and shut the hell up. That's what you need to do. Stop all this yapping and go date your friend. Now, unfortunately for the friend, his life is going to be ruined, but that is your best option. Go date him. Talk to him till his eardrums bleed, but please get off the internet with all this babble. You have your solution. Go handle it. What is the problem? Be like Nike and just go do it. Stop talking to us about it. I don't know what you're waiting on. Maybe you're thinking that mystery man is going to pop up out of nowhere. Go date your friend. It's probably not going to get much better than him, okay? I have to be honest with you, but it's probably not going to get much better than that guy. Go date him, ride off into the sunset, and there you go. Lady, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to help you out. Go date your friend, give that a shot, and that's probably going to solve all your problems. And I just want to say to all the guys listening to this video, I'm sorry for putting your ears through that torture, but if I gotta listen to it, you gotta listen to it too. We're all in this together, all right? Anyway, leave your thoughts on the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next.
You know what I'm realizing about men that I actually think is really cute? Like, as men get older, they become really, really simple. And I don't even mean that in a horrible way or a nasty way. I mean, like, in a really cute way. Like, all you guys really want to do is, like, eat some good food, play some kind of, like, gaming software, like your PlayStations or your Xbox, whatever, and sleep. I feel like if you had those 3 things, of course, obviously, like, making love in it. You guys, obviously, you like a bit of hanky-panky in it. 4 things. That's 4 things you guys probably want out of life. I don't even think you want us there half the time. I just think you just want a little bit of, like, affection now and again. But I think you could happily survive without us.
You know, and what she was talking about, when she says men get really simple as they get older, most people do. A lot of the things that they had in their 20s, 30s, it's like, I don't really need this, especially when you have kids. And you have to understand that as they cut down on things that they used to have, that might actually indicate that their life is getting more complex. Say, for instance, you have a kid, I gotta go here, I gotta go here, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, right? And stuff that you might have parents that before they had kids, their house is spick and span. But after they had kids, because I got to focus on this and this is more important, it can't be spick and span. It could be a new version of clean. It could be relatively clean. It could be, I'm not stepping on 10 toys. I'm stepping on 7. You know, but my life has become, it's just another focus, right? And so I'm focusing on other things. And so other areas of my life have to become more simple so I can make a quick decision. Modern women don't understand that men are making complex decisions all the time, just like you are. Well, I got these little micro decisions. So do men. That's why men simplify it. And so they can say, okay, we need to do this right now. Once again, I have to go back to hunting. Hunting is not you just go out there and you just point and shoot. It's not like that. When you go out golfing and stuff like that, it's not just, you just put the ball down and just hit the ball. It's not like that. There's factors, the wind, the grass, the length of the grass, the elevation, the slopes. They're looking at a whole bunch of different things that you never even thought about. It's the same thing with basketball. It's the same thing with football. We were talking to my nephew the other night. He was giving us a little presentation about to go off to college. And when you get there in that football room, you messing around and you give us simplistic answers. You're looking at that presentation that the coaches put together. Okay, tell us what's going on in this presentation. They're measuring every part of the field. Okay, this is what we're going to call. This is going to be the decision, or this is going to be the situation. When we see this, or when I clap my hands like this, I got to be careful not to give too much away. When I clap my hands like this, then this is what this means. Men are scientists. Men are focused. Men are complex. Men make those same decisions that you make. But because they have to make quick decisions, they boil it down and they try to dumb it down, and the rest is in their mind. So when they tell you something, just understand, if it sounds too simplistic, I've already tried to make a decision and then tell you, so it will be easier for you. So, we're making decisions all the time. Because of that, we try to make it simple.
I had already found out that my wife was actively cheating on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the guy that she was texting before. It was the man that she was actually sleeping with behind my back. Okay. I had found out, and there was a few weeks where she's trying to make it work, but then she's still hiding away. She's still hiding messages. She's still talking to him. It's this back and forth where she's like, I don't want to lose you, Zach, but I have feelings for this guy. Okay. I am just so completely numb. For 3 months, I was numb. I didn't know what to do. Okay.
Right.
You've been in that position. You can 100% agree. Right. In hindsight, when you're going to hear this, what I'm about to share with you, you're going to be like, why the did you not just leave?
Oh man, how bad does this get?
Guys, trust me. It's part of the reason why I still have a hard time forgiving myself, and I beat myself up, why I work so hard with my job and at the gym. Okay? I get it. So, I knew where this guy lived. I knew that that's where she was going on the weekends, when she would lie to me and say, hey, I'm going out with my friends to do this.
Right.
Right. And she would not give me her location. Right. But I already knew where this guy lived. I knew exactly how she was lying to me when she say, I'm going to a bar to downtown Dallas to be with my friend, this chick, right? Whoever it was. I'm not going to name them. But I knew she was lying to me. Okay. So I would drive to his house, and I would see her car parked out front.
Mm-hmm.
And I would park there, and I would get on my phone, and I would call. I would text, and all she would do is lie, block. But she had no idea that I knew where she was.
No way.
And I would sit there waiting. And I had these two things, these two train of thought, right? These two paths in my head that I couldn't believe what my wife was doing. Then I'm actively seeing what she's doing to me. And unless you've been in a situation like this, you don't get it. It's this back and forth, like, I can't believe it. Oh, she's really doing that. I cannot believe it. This woman I would lay my life down for is another man and lying to me. That's the lowest my self-respect has ever gone in my life.
got rejected by a man this week in a way that was kind of actually brutal.
I just want to say I think you're really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
Fuck no.
Excuse me?
Nah, I'm good. Trust me. I don't know, you just kind of busted looking. I go for more like attractive ones.
Got it.
I have just had my first rejection in the whole of my life at 56, and I tell you what, it was the bitterest pill I've had to swallow.
I just want to say I think you're really cute. I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I got standards.
Ready with me for bed while I tell you about the worst time I've ever been rejected by a guy. I literally have not told anyone this story because that's how humbling the experience was. Background info, I never ever approach guys first because I have anxiety.
I think you're really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
Oh, thank you. But no, I wouldn't date you if I was straight.
I was rejected by a guy in the most embarrassing and humiliating way possible.
I thought you were really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
I'll be completely honest with you. No offense. I kind of look like Miss Piglet from the Muppets.
I think as a man, I would be, like, obviously scared to ask a girl out, but, like, you have to man up and just do it. But you guys probably get rejected so many times. Like, how do you just, like, become used to that rejection?
Hey, I think you're cute. I was wondering if I can get your Snapchat.
No.
My date just canceled on me tonight because he found my TikTok. And that's really, really unfortunate because this is like the first time where social media has been like a detriment. Not a detriment, but has like negatively harmed me.
The problem is not social media, the problem is you. The type of content you post on there. He saw your TikTok, which consists of you criticizing multiple guys that you have dated. And doesn't seem like you're dating with a purpose aside from using them as content decides that he doesn't want to be a part of it.
Okay, an update on Dan. You don't have the emotional capacity for a girlfriend.
Okay, so I want to talk about my date tonight. This was actually my second date night with Liam. Michael, you're fucking weird. What was that?
He dodged a bullet. He set a boundary for himself and stood on it. Salute to him. And even with the date canceled, you still went to go make a video about him, which further proves him right for canceling the date.
What's your name and what happened?
My name is Ruby, and he has big mamitis, so I had to end it.
Okay, how old was this guy?
37? I feel like his mom got more information of what he did on the daily than what I, would know.
What made you feel like his mom knew more? Like, how'd you know that?
I read the messages.
So you went through his phone?
When in doubt, look.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Talking to your mom is more of a red flag than going through somebody's phone? And all you saw was him texting his mom. He's not texting other girls, he's texting his mom. And that's a red flag.
No, it would be...
I'm just happy my mom doesn't know how to text, dog. That's what I'm happy, bro.
No.
I'm gonna call my mom right now and tell her, Mom, I can't talk to you a lot because people think it's a red flag, Mom.
I have 2 kids and... Oh, yeah. So
who the is that?
He planned a guy's trip to go to Germany with another dude. At 3 years, you want to be having trips with me.
Wait. Clap if you think it's cool taking trips with the homies. Yo, guys and girls. Right now, you're losing.
And then I have 2 kids and he doesn't step up.
Are those his kids?
No.
3 years, you want him to step up, you want to get invited to trips, and you don't want him to text your mom, his mom.
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude.
Someone left a comment under my video and I am speechless. If you're going to start dating, I would say to be mindful of the men that are already in your life. The guy that's been there for years being helpful and patient with you, that guy's in love with you. And unless you have a specific articulable reason why you can't date him, you should give him a chance. And by specific, I mean I can't date him because he's my boss, subordinate, or he's married. He doesn't give me butterflies is not a reason. If you believe in God, then you know he puts people in your life for a reason. Maybe, I don't know, take the hint. Love isn't just a feeling, it's a choice. The feeling won't last. The test of a true relationship is whether you can find that feeling again when it fades. How you and your partner work that out, come back to each other, choose each other time and again, that's what love is. I truly hope you find your special someone to walk that path with you.
I just went for a 5.5 mile run and I'm wearing a sports bra and shorts. And I went to the grocery store to get some chicken just because I don't have any food at home. And this employee was staring at me. I'm not even kidding, the entire time. Even when I looked at him and made eye contact with him back, he continued to look at me. I've never felt so uncomfortable. And this is what sucks about being a woman, is like you can't do anything without people staring at you. Like, I'm sorry that I went for a run.
The fact that you went out for the run half naked and then you're mad that you walk into a store and guys are looking at you, give me a freaking break. First of all, you're not mad. You're not mad. You want the attention. You want them to look at you and then you want to bitch about it in a video. Like, this is the plight of women. Go running in some sweatpants and a sweatshirt, honey. Problem solved. Why do you got to be all naked? Oh, well, it's hot out and I'm running. Okay, a pair of baggy shorts and a t-shirt. There's so many different outfits you could choose to go for a run in that wouldn't make guys be like, oh, is that a Backrack? Ooh, it's bouncing, right?
You know, I find it funny. These modern women will tell men to take a chance. These modern women, they don't, a lot of them don't, they're not really ever taking a chance, right? They're taking a chance, but they're doing it with support. They're doing it with a lot of assistance around them. What they're asking men to do is in the same vein. I'm asking you to take a chance, but do it with no safety net. So do it, like say for instance, come up and approach me. I don't really have a safety net for that. Now, if I were to come up and approach you, I might have friends and family to pick me up. If I were to get rejected, I'm not going to get rejected like that. But if I were to get rejected, like I would reject you, then I have somebody to support me. Oh, don't worry about him. Let me buy you drinks. Oh, you know, we're not going home tonight. We're going over to Lisa's house and we're going to stay. You know, they would do that for you. But for men, we don't really have that. The expectation is you take it and you use it to make yourself better, right? So men are actually taking a real risk. And make yourself better, it's a steep learning curve. Modern women are graded on a curve. Men are graded with no curve. So if he goes over there and talks to you, man, well, you got to be able to read my body language the first time. I just started doing this. I'm 18 years old. How would I know that? Well, you just got to learn. You're a man. Versus a woman, somebody's going to talk you through it. They're going to pump you up. Here's a little bit of a little something for you to loosen yourself up. Now say this, do that. Honestly and truly, you don't have to be coached to say anything or do anything. Just walk up and say hi. You walk up and you say hi, they don't like you, that's the end of it. It never goes anywhere else. But if a man does that and you don't like him, you put him on the internet. Y'all are screenshotting his text and videoing him and putting him on oh, how dare he, and then you have a whole series about it, literally on it. I mean, at the rate that y'all are having series about y'all's interactions, y'all should put this stuff on Netflix and try to get paid from it, I guess. But y'all have to start understanding that y'all have a safety net in a lot of situations. So the chance that you're taking is not really that high risk at all, but it is for a lot of men.
Where are you guys meeting these cute men? Because we go out to the bars every weekend, and we only see cute guys in the run clubs, at bagel shops, like at the grocery store. I'm not gonna talk to you at the grocery store. The bar is the best place.
Literally.
And they don't go out.
No, because they have an issue with it, and I don't know
why.
Because they say they're not worthy. The girls there are low value. Well, you're never gonna find anyone then.
Can y'all please start going out?
Because, like, you're not, I know you guys aren't gonna approach us at the grocery store or at the frickin' run club. So, like,
No, because you're sober. Why would I talk to you if I
it's
haven't
also like 6 a.m.
God.
Like, be so real.
Y'all just asked the question, answered it, and proved it.
I thought you had a man though.
I do, and I'm single until I'm married. Unless you bring in something more than my man can bring me.
What you mean by that?
Everything is negotiable.
So basically, he pay all your bills, he do everything.
It's all about working smarter, not harder.
I mean, he sounds like a pretty good guy then.
I know he is. It's a shame.
What you mean?
That's the law. I didn't make the rules. I need to make sure I have a monthly allowance. Like,
What?
yes, what you thought?
A monthly allowance.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to discuss that first and foremost, and then we're going to break down the other requirements.
What's the other requirements you talking about?
It's going to be paying for my tuition. It's going to be startup costs associated with my business.
I got to do all those things.
Yes, absolutely, and more. I just got started.
But why you can't pay your own bill?
I would when I don't have to. Like, I have the power. Like, the cards are in my hands.
That's what you really think, huh?
That's what I know. That's why my
what
bills
you
are
think.
paid.
That's what- I like to
But
travel.
bigger guys
What you
can't
like to
get
do?
it. I love to travel.
You do?
Yes. So where we going to Dubai?
I think you could travel and get the out my car.
Oh!
I was dating this girl, and on the first date, I believe a guy should pay for everything really early on. And the first date, I paid for over $100 dinner or whatever. I expect to pay over $100 for dinner. Second date, $100 dinner, valeted. Then we went to a bar after. That would be a good idea to take her to a bar after, just play some pool, get a couple drinks. I paid for us to get inside the bar. It was a cover fee for some reason. And then we went to the bar to get some drinks. I was just getting one because I was driving. And so I was just going to get one beer, like $8 beer. And she was like, oh my gosh, you've been paying for everything. Let me buy this beer for you. Is that okay? Will you let me do that? And I was just like, that's like $8. Like, I paid for it all. Like, yeah, that's fine. And she looks at me like starts twitching a little bit and then bought me the beer. But I could tell she was so mad. Instant red flag, guys. Get out of there. If you buy everything, I expect a guy to buy everything early on, but one beer for $8, come on.
I'm good. You want to tell me and Mano a secret?
Yes, I actually cheated on my husband, and I was with the guy for 2 years, and he broke up with me because he thought I was cheating with somebody else.
The guy you were cheating with broke up with you?
Yes.
Did he know you were married?
He knew I was married, but at the same time, he thought there was like a third person, which nothing like that happened. I think he just had trust issues because of how me and him started.
No, because he knew that you was a cheater.
Well, maybe.
That's
but
the
still,
real tea.
Was there a third person?
There was not a third person, no.
Okay. So you've never cheated on the person you were cheating with?
No.
Maybe you was
That sounds
texting another person, though, right? You was kind of like having text conversations.
I was not. But the thing is, he tried to ask me to see my phone, and I told him no. So I think that was why he kind of was suspicious about something.
Did he want you to leave your husband?
He did, because we had plans, and we were talking about moving in together this year, and it just never went because he was trying to get me to give him my phone to see what was happening, and I said no.
Wow. You still with your husband now?
Yes.
Are you still open to cheating?
With him, yes. Not with somebody else.
Oh, so you don't want to cheat no more with nobody else?
Are you trying to get back together with him?
Just asking for a homeboy.
I've been trying because this has been a year now, and we've been talking on and off, but he feels like I hurt him in that way. He feels like there was somebody else, so he feels like he can't move on from that.
So really, you like him better than your husband?
Yes, in a way, yes.
Oh, man. Well, maybe you just need to get over him and find somebody else to cheat with.
That's not a bad idea, but I don't want that.
Yeah, think about it.
Well, thank you for calling.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Stay blessed, cheater.
Last week, I just finished my workout. I was walking out of the gym, and this guy, runs after me. I got my headphones in. It's 7 in the morning. This was one of my 5 a.m. workouts. He runs down. He, taps me on the shoulder. He's like, hey, I saw you working out. I think you're really cute. And I was like, thanks. First of all, bless. That's my 5 a.m. workout, okay? Your girl was not working with her best stuff. But then he's like, what's her name? And I was like, listen, thank you so much, but I'm married. And he was nice about it. He was like, okay, yeah, that's all right. And walks away. But I was like, I went home and I was talking to my husband about it, and I was like, I knew that man had intention for me. So he didn't get a single piece of me. Like, I'm not opening the door to have him come up to me in the mornings at the gym to be like, hey, Ashley, good morning. That door's closed. Like, I'm married. I water my own grass. My lawn is immaculate. And for all the wives, all the partners, husbands too, I guess, like, what's your stance on this? If you knew somebody had intention for you, would you have still given your name?
Flagrant!
Why? Why did you bring her on?
Holy ow!
It's already bad enough that everybody on the internet is accusing her of being a mainly because Akash's wife doesn't know how to keep her fucking mouth shut and not make him look bad on every podcast or clip she decides to upload onto social media. And yet y'all decided to still platform her, knowing that the only reason why you even did this episode is because she doesn't know how to act or speak on camera. Y'all must be the stupidest group of people I've seen in a fat minute. Guys!
Read the room!
Akash was so visibly and clearly uncomfortable the entire episode. My man was
stressing
over if his girl was gonna make the situation worse, and guess what? A grown woman admitted to these three things I never thought I'd hear on camera. She admitted she doesn't like kissing her man in front of people. She admitted that she doesn't like taking care of him when he's sick. And she also admitted that she doesn't think his birthday is all that. This episode was a humiliation ritual, and no one will be able to convince me otherwise.
Yeah, I'll pay.
I got it. This is my turn.
Not asking you.
Stop. Thank you. Next time, if your woman don't treat you like this, does she even love you?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now that is pimp. I appreciate that,
It's
baby.
queen and pimp.
I appreciate that.
I see a lot of girls been saying that the guys have to pay for everything. I think we should invest in our man too. It's not in one side. Everything has both sides.
Right.
The reason why Americans have the most divorce numbers is because y'all think that way, that the man have to do everything, have to pay for everything. No,
facts.
it's not like that.
No, that's a fact.
It's both way. God create woman and man to be balanced. Is all about balance. So we all come together and complement each other. Teamwork make a dream work.
Men melt when a woman speaks softly. But a lot of women don't want to hear that because they think being sweet makes them look weak. But that's a huge mistake because a woman's greatest power is her softness. Think about it. If he wanted another alpha energy in his house, he would have married another man. So if you ever have caught yourself thinking, he never does anything that I ask him to, it's probably because you talk to him like you're another guy challenging him. Try using your feminine, soft, lighter tone of voice more often and just watch how differently he treats you. I've never heard a no from my husband when I speak to him gently. He's even told me that he can't resist when I ask that way. If it feels hard to switch into that sweet version of you, it's because you've permanently turned on that masculine energy without even noticing. And that puts your relationship at risk.
My wife also hadn't had partner, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe.
You saw that clip about a virgin. Now, this TikTok unfolds. This is Jasleen in her own words.
I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. I was shopping at Rainbow. I was eating buffalo chicken wraps every day. I was straightening my hair with my French tips. Like, you could not tell me nothing. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
Guys, just know they lie. They lie. So you have to be able to detect aspects of these women. You have to be able to detect if they've had a phase, whether they tell you they had a whole phase or not.
You know, I really like the clip where she was talking about you talk to a man like he's you basically talking to him like you're a dude. Try using your feminine, your soft nature. A lot of these modern women, they have to go to these classes to learn how to be feminine, and they're mad at men for men not being masculine. Maybe men are not as masculine as they used to be. Maybe let's go down that road for a second. But maybe you're not as feminine as you used to be. Is there any room for us to consider that? Is that a possibility? Of course not. Because nothing is ever the woman's fault. Of course not. Because I'm perfect. I'm dainty. I'm a pretty little princess. Of course it's not. Men get tired of being talked to sideways. And y'all keep on saying, oh, well, you're sassy, go and date a man. I'm not dating a man because I don't like men. You're acting like a man right now. I want a woman. I want you to be soft. I want you to be caring. I want you to be nurturing. The way you want me to be kind to you and nice to you, I want that same in return. The way you want me to be considerate and take initiative, I want you to do the same thing to me. Well, I don't want to pay for no man's dinner. Well, maybe I pay for the dinner. Maybe I set up the date and all this stuff. And then you say, hey, I bought you a little something to the date. It's like a little something to commemorate or to, kind of show you appreciation. Man, you've been taking me out. This is our third date. So I want to show you a little appreciation. What you think about it? $20. Oh man, that's nice. I put it on my desk. Man, the girl that I'm talking to, man, she gave this to me, man. That I think that will increase your chances, because the man is like, oh, well, she didn't pay for the date, but she went out and bought something because she was thinking about me. The same way you want that man to physically go into the store and buy flowers, that's the same way he wants you to go do something for him. And you probably didn't even need to go into the store. You could have got that off of Amazon. Just do something to let me know that you're thinking about me, right? Just, I come home, you got that, and it's more than cleaning and cooking. You got a space prepared for me, so when I come home, I might be able to watch the game for 30 minutes to an hour in peace. That shows me that you're thinking about me. I get home, my clothes are folded, and so now they're washed and they're folded, and so now all I got to do is hang them up or put them up. That shows consideration and that you're thinking about me. So we can both be intentional, we can both be considerate, and we can both take initiative in different ways and still take care of each other.